What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Jasmine Katrina if you are new here, and today I am walking you through a detailed makeup tutorial for beginners, and I'm talking like I'm trying to get as detailed as I possibly can. So if you are into makeup and you're new to makeup and you want to see how I've got this look, keep watching. All right, let's get started. So I'm going to be walking you guys through a very detailed beginner's makeup tutorial. I got some feedback from some friends, so I figured let me start to show you guys some really in-depth how-tos and things that I do with my makeup. Now, by no means am I a professional makeup artist, but I have learned a lot from watching YouTube, so hopefully this is helpful. But I did pick up some new drugstore products, so everything that I did get that I'll be walking you guys through today is affordable. So if you have your makeup products, sit down, get ready, and let's get started. First things first, I went ahead and already did my skincare, so everything is done. I have sunscreen on, like fully moisturized, hydrated skin. We're gonna be trying out a new primer today. This is the e.l.f. I picked up two. I picked up the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer, which is this one, and then I picked up the e.l.f. Matte Primer, Putty Primer. But I kind of want a little glow today, you know, springtime. Now that I have a little glow on the skin, so we're gonna do the Luminous. This is what it looks like. Putty form, and I'm just gonna take my hand. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hopefully that's enough. Let's see. I like that. Actually, very creamy, which I guess makes sense because the name's Putty. So. Okay, so we're gonna start with brows. So we're gonna do that first. This is the Jason Wu brow pencil. You can get this from Target, and you wanna brush out your brows here. Now, I did get my brows done recently, so honestly, the shaping is gonna be phenomenal because I got them waxed. And I'm gonna go in, and what I do is I like to curve, I like to arch, and create a line under the brow, shaping it exactly how I want and kind of following the natural arch of my brows. And then I go halfway here to this point, and then I'm gonna trace down and make sure that the lines connect. Now if you mess up like I did right here, don't worry about it. Concealer's gonna clean that up, but just so you get an idea. And it's kind of like coloring inside the lines. You just fill them in. And so right here, you see where I didn't have the line. I used to do the same where I would create the line all the way from the start, but then it looks really boxy. So to avoid that, I'm just gonna do brush strokes up like that. And take your time, there's no rush, unless you're rushing. But there's no rush. And sometimes it helps me to tilt my face and my head. I'm just gonna keep going on the brows. Now, I tend to always get one brow right. This left side, she's my winning side. I'm gonna try to do the same thing on the right. Hopefully my right side cooperates. Not that brow coming out well. Okay. What you need to clean up, you need a concealer brush. It doesn't have to be this big. Another good example of one, let's see if I have it. Something like this. So I'll show you both. This is what I'll use to frame under the eye, and then I'll use this to clean up. So you'll see what I'm talking about. So to clean my brows, This is not Drugstore, but I really like this concealer. This is the Nars Soft Matte Concealer. I got the shade Dark Wine Cafe. Yeah. So what you want to do is taking this angled brush, you want to just grab a little bit and you want to carve out the lining under your brow. And just clean that up. See? Take a little bit more. And just follow the same tracing that you did with your brow pencil. Okay. Now I'm gonna take a little bit, do the same thing on the other side, and then I'm gonna show you what I do on the top. I've tried this thing where I like to use a skin-based concealer for the above the brow, and then I use a lighter shade for under the brow. And you'll see why in a second. So this is Drugstore. This is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop in the shade Walnut, which is my skin tone. And I'm just actually gonna go above like that. And taking the bigger concealer brush, this is where I blend and clean up. This honestly might be the best brows I've had in a while. Wow. Okay, so those are the brows. So for foundation, we are going to, this is the e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is the shade Mocha. I was looking for the shade Chocolate, but I think it's somewhere, and honestly, I don't feel like getting up, so we're just gonna have to work with what we got. So taking a foundation brush, you can pick this set up from Real Techniques in Target. Some people like to apply with sponges. I've always liked brushes. Your preference, totally up to you. Try both and see how you like it and then decide from there, but I like brushes, so I'm gonna use my brush. So I'm gonna, and I also apply to the face. I think some people like to apply, ooh, okay, to the brush and then brush it out, but I just always have it on my face. So moving my earring back. Now for concealer under the eye, you want to do something that's about maybe 1 or 2 shades lighter if you like a bright under eye. Under eye concealer helps to like make your eyes pop, make you look more awake. So for today, I'm gonna actually use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop in the shade Cappuccino. This is a nice bright shade, and you just want to apply right here and over, because all of that product is what we'll use. You want to grab, if you do have sponges, now's the time that we grab some sponges. So I'm gonna take my sponge. You want to make sure your sponge is damp. So I have a spray bottle for my plants that's right beside me. So I'm just gonna kind of spray like that. And I'm gonna take a paper towel. Oops. And I'm just gonna squeeze, just so it's damp, but it's not like running water, you know? So here you're gonna take it and you're gonna actually apply and under the eye, heading towards your brows, and then taking that tiny corner, go a little bit under more, and then down your nose. Now you can also go above the lid, which is what you'll see me do, just to make sure I get all that product and I'm not wasting anything. But yeah, go down the bridge of the nose, under. Anything else, you can just put right on the lid. And you see how like already my eyes look like super like, hi, how are you? Versus like, hey, what's up? All right, I'm gonna take a quick sip break because I'm thirsty. Whew. Okay, so taking a little bit of my foundation brush, I'm actually just gonna blend right around where that concealer meets, just to clean that up so it's not such a harsh line, you know? For setting powder, we're gonna actually use the translucent setting powder by LYS Beauty. This is something you can grab in Sephora or online only. They don't sell it in like a Target or Ulta. Unfortunately, there are many good prime setting powders out there, but because this is right in front of me, this is what we're gonna go for. So this looks like my shade, literally skin. Okay, so taking this and then have product, and I'm just gonna apply it right there, anywhere that I set my face with the concealer. And then even on the forehead, down the nose. I tend to sweat on my forehead, so I put some there. So we're gonna take the Makeup Revolution. This is the foundation, but I'm gonna use it as a bronzer. So I'm gonna take a little bit, and I'm really just gonna go right there. And I don't want a deep contour. And I'm gonna do a little bit on my forehead. So taking that same sponge that I did for the concealer, but on this side is where I'll blend it. So I'm just gonna go right down, kind of go under the apple of my cheek, and then I'm gonna blend out and put everywhere where if the sun was directly on me, where would I get hit the most? And it'll be my forehead, and it'll be the sides of my face. I'm gonna brush into my hairline, and then so you see how it gives my face that shape and warmth. Now, if you want to, you could do it along the chin. That's how you kind of get a nice snatched face if you want it. Totally up to you. Now we're gonna add a little blush. So this is the Rare Beauty liquid blush. This is in the shade Faith, which is a pretty purple. A little goes a very long way, so I'm just gonna put 2 dots on my face. You can use a blush brush to blend it out, or you can use your fingers. I don't like getting my fingers messy, so I'm gonna use my blush brush, and I'm just gonna pat it out. Just like that. And I always smile when you do that because you wanna get the blush on the apples of your cheeks, which is like the high point, so, see? Okay, this is like a nice fresh face. Ooh, love that. We're not gonna do lashes today because I don't think that if you're a beginner, you're like opting for lashes. I'm gonna actually set my face. So this is the Milk Hydrogrip Grip Set and Refresh Spray. And so I'm gonna set my face a few times, but I like to set my face as I build my makeup, so that way it just lasts longer throughout the day. All right, so I picked up this palette from Target. This is the Makeup Revolution. I don't know why the name is like Makeup Revolution Makeup, whatever. But it's the Makeup Revolution London Reloaded Neutrals 2 palette. This is a really great beginner palette and kind of springy. It has some nice colors in there that I think you can play up and build up. You want to take an all-over shader brush, something like this that's fluffy, and your base wants to be like a neutral color. You don't have to do this, but this is what I typically do. So I'm gonna go in with this actual light tannish color right there. So gently sweep this across the lid like a windshield wiper. Not the whole lid, but really where your brow bone is, right here, is where you wanna sweep. You wanna go with the light hand. That way, if you don't like, you can always build up. Something like that, you know, nice and springy and cute. This pinkish color, like a rosy color right here. I'm gonna just take a brush, sorry, I showed you the brush. We're gonna take like a fluffy brush, but thinner. And we're just gonna, same thing, but kind of pat it down on the lid, all over. And then windshield wipe it for blending. Now I haven't done a shimmer in a long time, but I feel like a shimmer will be really pretty. So we are going to go in with this middle color right here for the shade, the shimmer. And you want to take a very small, what type of brush is this? This is a detailed shader brush, so something like this. And I'm gonna just do my inner eye. Pull the lid. For mascara, we're gonna be using the Too Faced. It's called Better Than. This is such an inappropriate name. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Just gonna go ahead and apply. That is good though, if y'all can see that. Like, you can even see right here how it's like, whew. Okay, Better Than Sex. For my bottom lash though, I'm actually gonna use the Huda Beauty Dual Lash because I like, they have two sides, which you guys see, you've seen this all the time on the channel. But the way the wand is, I can get a better catch to the lashes. I'm liking this. At this point, we can set our face one more time. I just like to set it for good measure. So I'm gonna go in again with the Grip Set In Spray. We're gonna blot our lips because now it's time for the lip portion. I think I kind of want to do nude. I always want to do nude. So a couple of things you're gonna need. You can grab all these things from Target or Ulta. So this is the Juvia's Place Lip Liner in Brownie. You could probably guess this is the Super Stay Matte Ink by Maybelline in the shade Protector. And I'm torn. I kind of want a little gloss. I'm really torn between two options. So we're gonna take our lip liner and we're gonna overline a little bit. I like to overline just a smidge. And then taking the Maybelline liquid lipstick, this is what you're gonna use to as the base. I can already see it. I can already see the magic happening. I can already see it. Okay, because it's a liquid, but I'm pairing it with a, no, maybe I should do a liquid lipstick instead of the Jason Wu. I'll do that, because trying to mix that is gonna be smeary. So I'm gonna go in, instead of the Jason Wu, I'm gonna go in with the Dose of Colors. This is their shade Cork, which is a really nice, not peachy, but nude. Wow. Honestly, I was gonna go on that gloss, but you might not have to. Well, you might not have to, friends. This looks great. Yeah, okay. We'll leave it right here. We're gonna leave it right here. We're not gonna complicate this. We're not gonna make it extra. For the girls that get it, get it. For those that don't, and that's okay. We're gonna end it right here. Yeah, I was about to do a lot of extra, but I'm glad I stopped myself. So, this is gonna dry down. I could pair it with a clear gloss. I could go in with the, like I said, the NYX. This is Milky Cocoa thing, whatever it's called. The last thing I wanna do, and you don't have to do this. Again, it's a nice to have, not a need to have. But I really want a little highlighter. Nothing crazy, but just like a little for the looks. So this is gonna be the Mented Cosmetics Peach for the Stars. I love this. This is like a blush and a highlighter. As you can see, like, look at that color. Look at that. So taking your highlighter, I'm gonna take this blush brush and I'm just gonna do one scoop, like one sweep. So just like that. And you already see it. And we're gonna just tap off and we're gonna just pat it. Give like a purplish orange vibe. And I think we can end the look here. Okay, so I'm gonna end the look right here. I think this is a pretty detailed, hopefully this is helpful. I really try to take my time and explain each step. But I think this is a beautiful look. I think that anyone can create this. You have all the tools. I will list all the products I use below. Enjoy playing in makeup. I hope this was helpful. If you like these types of videos, let me know in the comments, please. Like, should I do more how-tos on a specific look? Should I do more how-tos on a specific style? Like, let me know, you know? I wanna give y'all what y'all looking for. So thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't joined the family already. It's a fun time over here. We got vlogs, we got hauls, we got makeup, we got Jesus. We got a lot of good things over here. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and come to the family. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, be well, do well, and be safe. Bye.